Alright guys, quick follow-up on Danny's truck, but before I get started I wanted to throw a couple things out there for you all to consider for availability if you're still shopping or looking for a truck. I'm not the type of guy to ask for subscribers, but if you want, updated information in real time, you might consider subscribing, and you'll see a duck in the bottom right hand corner throughout the video, or at the end you can click on subscribe. But we're on allocation, which means we're going to get very trucks just sporadically, few and far between. So just stay posted, just keep posted. I try to put stuff on YouTube because I can reach the most amount of people. But so this is Rod's truck. He's with me, so I might ask you some questions from time to time. Rod, how long have you been trucking?
Oh man, I got my CDL back, which is a Class A chauffeur's license, back in 1978.
So I was 2 years old at the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll probably steady at it for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So,
so Danny lets his drivers pick their colors. And Rod, you've been back and forth on your colors, right? So we have a nice cream color and a copper combination.
Yeah.
With a metallic frame. You guys can see that in part one. Part two, we're just going to show all the little upgrades that they did on the truck. You can see they doctored up their Peterbilt logos. Added some grill bars. Valley chrome bumper with the inset license plate. And one of the things I like is you still have the tow hook cut out, so you can still use your tow hooks. I'm not going to go under the hood because we did that in part one. One of the things I love about how Danny does his trucks is he keeps them very simple and very elegant. See his colors here.
nice.
Yeah, really nice glow. This is an off-white color. These are Peterbilt colors. Sometimes it's hard to see in the video, but I think that it's very subtle and very clean. So he has his Roadworks visors. He kept it chrome, and then they got the chops painted. Added 2 lights. Now one of the things they did on the backside, and I'll show you once I get in the cab, is they painted the backside of the visor black because mag chloride gets up in there, causes spots and patina. And they painted the backside of the window chops black as well. Got his boot brush, did it on each side. Step box covers. Now Danny's in discussions with Lincoln Chrome. My buddy Alex Cruz out there has been pretty awesome, and they're working on some new stuff for the exhaust. Our body shop did the paint and the installs on the visor and top lights. Good job to Dane and your crew up there. Everything looks great. Then you got your train horn. Where'd you get your train horn from, Rod?
I don't remember.
No? It's a true train horn, right?
Yeah.
Now these guys are fuel haulers. So when they're pumping off on the passenger side, so we kept everything clear. And then they put their PTO in there. That's a hot shift PTO, so he can engage it right from back here. And then he had to add a section of deck plating to go all the way to the fifth wheel after having added that, so they made a little modification on there. And Danny's got his auto chains. Got your Peterbilt. These are the medium drops, not the ultra low deep drops, correct, Rod?
Right. Right.
They work really good with the suspension. Yeah, I said I got it from Iowa 80, I believe.
Kind of basic, but
yeah,
it looks good.
It does look good, and it's got a good mount. Now, what I talk to guys about when I'm ordering their trucks, why we leave this blank. There's a lot of guys who want to do California mounts, and the nice part is when I say, hey, you can just unbolt the stock lights that hang on the bottom of the bumper, and then you have all your wiring available to you, so you can see when they rewired everything in here. It's nice and clean. And then you can see his auto chains. It's kind of nice to flip a switch, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And you don't have to worry about ripping your fenders off.
Right.
This is what we call weld to weld on the paint on the tanks. And then this one we left the bung.
I almost did the whole thing.
You almost did the whole tank?
End to end.
Did you?
And decided against it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, it takes a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
You can see. So. Now, is this your wife?
Yep. Miss Della.
She get to go with you very often?
The boss. Not as much as she used to, but
yeah,
she does once in a while.
You did just a little bit of extra chrome accents around the truck. Let's check out this mounting bracket for this light here. That's always a challenge, getting that extra light out there on the corner. And I'll show you guys a couple things on the seat. All right, so I talk about the Sears seating in here, and this was the example actually in action that I've got a chance to finally videotape. I talk about it all the time, but there was that 4-inch riser plate, and it's gone. So now you can still set your seat low, and then this one has the Iowa Custom Sit Solo seat adapter, so it all bolts into place. You don't have to do any drilling to move your seat, and that's why I do recommend the Sears seats, because you don't have to spend a bunch of money to put a custom seat in there to lower it down.
And then with that, you can get the legroom too.
Right. So, like for example, this one here is a 4 position. He's back 1 position. He has about 3 more inches he can go back. And it's kind of hard to see, but you can see is all he has to do is bolt them. Bolt the seat into a new position to where he'd like it. Really nice. You can put that seat all the way back in the sleeper if you like. And he just did some simple accents on the inside. Have you had a chance to mess around with the digital dash yet, Rod?
Not enough.
Not enough? Still a little bit of a learning process.
I like it. I mean, you know, it's going to be something new for sure, but
it may take a little bit of getting used to.
Progress.
All right. So you can see how they painted the back of the chops and the visor. Probably takes a lot of glare away at night too,
oh, yeah,
when the top lights are shining down through there.
Absolutely.
We went with a black and tan interior on this one. And then he put a custom cup holder in there, got it painted to match, it looks like.
They're probably going to do a little more chrome on the dash, the bezels and all. I'll tell you what I really like, man, is the tractor and the trailer valves and the shifter knob.
Yeah, those
turned out way nicer than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, they look cool.
I do.
And you know, like I was telling everybody, I like how you guys keep it simple and manageable, and you know, it's easier to maintain your truck when you don't go too crazy.
Right.
So, well, there you guys have it. This is the follow-up for Rod's truck. And if you guys have any questions or comment, give them a big thumbs up and congratulations. We sure appreciate you. If you like these videos, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And we'll talk to y'all soon. Stay safe, everybody.